They will make sure that you vote, and then once you do that, on the way back, right home, you put the money in the car.
How do they make sure you voted for Ilhan Omar?
Say, oh, we're gonna vote for this. They help us because at the voting booth, they allow everything.
At the voting booth, they allow them to help you vote?
Yeah.
So they walk up to the booth with you,
yeah,
and they vote with you?
Yeah. They go inside with us, and they help us, and they actually do that inside there.
So inside the booth, the person goes in and actually votes for you?
Yeah. Yes.
So you never even get a chance to vote? Does he never really votes? It's the other person?
Yeah, they actually the ones who vote. People don't usually. Yeah. They do the voting.
They're standing outside. Jamal Usman's team and other teams are standing there. They walk with you to the booth, and then they vote. Oh, vote this guy. Vote this guy. Vote this guy. Vote even if you speak English.
Wow. So how do they get away with it at the voting center? Why does nobody complain at the voting center that you're letting these people do this? Everybody just lets you go.
Federal law says anyone who votes for others is violating 52 U.S.C. 10307, punishable by up to 5 years in prison and a $10,000 fine. The law is clear. Buying votes is illegal.
Spent over $250,000 on this election.
Wow.
That kind of crazy.
Just handing it out. They got that much cash. Government out.
This is a big business because look, this girl's gonna propose how to end the money to Israel. Ali Gene and the owner of the mall and Ilhan's campaign, the cash was coming from this side because the money was being paid in the mall.
He's Palestinian.
Yeah. He's financing this whole thing. The reason she's fighting for Palestine is because of this guy.
And that's it.
Yeah.
He's pulling the strings.
Yeah. So it's all about money and power. And they want her to defund the Israel money.
That's all this is about.
That's what that's about.
I hope the state, the government.
There you go, heroes. Project Veritas channel on YouTube. The link is going to be in the description for the full video. But they, of course, Joe Smith's other video earlier today showed some scenes from part 1 of their video and a little bit of commentary, and here's part 2 of their video. Not sure if there's going to be a part 3 or 4 or anything like that. Was actually kind of surprised to see that they released a part 2 here yet tonight instead of like tomorrow or a couple days or something. But look, this shit is going on right now. And it has been going on. And that's probably how she got elected in the first place. This is how Ilhan Omar got elected in the first place. This is why Minneapolis became a wasteland from the riots. Because we have Somalian terrorists using strong-arm tactics and voter fraud to get in office to where they can then basically tell everyone, burn the freaking city down. Nobody's going to touch you. We'll fire the cops if they do. So voter fraud got her elected in the first place. Now she's telling everyone burn the city down so we can give money to Palestine, so we can defund Israel. So we have these Somalian pirates rule Minnesota. They have 10,000 lakes, plenty of lakes for Somalian pirates to float their boats on, right? You know what, heroes? The FBI has a national tip line. Maybe we now if you don't want to, don't do nothing you don't want to do, or don't do nothing you don't feel comfortable with. But you know what? Maybe if that national FBI tip line got flooded with linked to these videos from Project Veritas about this voter fraud and election fraud that's going on in Minneapolis, maybe the FBI would step up and do something. Because we all know that the county attorney or the Minneapolis city prosecutor ain't going to do crap, because they're all liberal Democrat terrorists that are in on this and probably participating with it and probably getting paid off by Omar and her pirates. Even the Minnesota State Attorney General's probably in on it with the state governor. We need Trump to bring federal agents in here and hard and fast. Because this is all highly illegal. All ballots cast in Minnesota so far should be just thrown out. Be like, okay, well, you guys fucked up. Too much scams. Minnesota has to vote in person on election day and have ID with them. Driver's license or state ID or federal ID, something or other, proving that they're eligible to vote. With their voter registration card, of course. Or either that, or just rule that Minnesota's completely ineligible to participate in this election, or we just have to say, well, we're going to have to postpone the election for another year until all this stuff is sorted out and taken care of. And it's not just here, too. NBC Nightly News, like, well, early results for polls show that Biden is winning in Pennsylvania and Wisconsin. I go, really? Because those are the two states where Trump ballots were found in the ditch or in the trash. So I hope Biden is winning, because all the votes for Trump are either in the ditch or in the trash. And those are the ones that were actually found because the people were stupid and lazy and put them in the trash or the ditch without either burning them or shredding them first. So if they found that many, just think there's probably like 100 times as many that were actually shredded or burnt. And voting, early voting and mail-in voting just started. It's like the first week. If we have all this breaking the first week, we're still, 5 weeks from the actual election? If all this is breaking, 3 major voting scams perpetrated by the Democrats in 3 different states uncovered so far in just the first week of selective mail-in voting. There are some states where mail-in voting hasn't even started yet, or early voting hasn't even started yet. If we already got 3 huge scandals like this in 3 different states, the first week, where only a few selective states started their early mail-in voting, well, what hasn't been found? What hasn't been found yet? And what else is plotted and planned? That's going to take place in the other states where voting hasn't even started yet in the next 5 weeks. It's obvious this election has already been rigged. This election should be now null and void. And it should be declared that, well, we're just going to have to wait an extra few months and start over. And no, Nancy, you don't get to become president until then. So go fly a freaking kite. There's a national outrage when these people flew planes into the World Trade Center and into the Pentagon. And, well, that other one that crashed in that field in Pennsylvania. Because heroes like you on that plane heard about the other attacks and decided that, well, if they're going to die, they're going to die. A fucking hero. And decided to make a stand and not back down. And they took over, or tried to at least, to the point where they crashed in the field without killing anyone else. All those firefighters killed, and police officers killed. The World Trade Center collapse, September 11, 2011. There's national outrage over that. The nation came together over that. The nation said, we gotta stop these people. Well, these people are back. They're back described as, or they're back, what's it called? Disguise, that's it. They're back, disguised as Democrats, or, well, maybe the Democrats were really them all along. Of those people that took the World Trade Towers down in New York City and killed all those innocent people and killed all those firefighters. Those people are back. They introduced the virus to the world. They destabilized the world with virus. They made Americans sick. They made Americans panic. They created a race war in America. They got Americans divided. Americans are no longer one nation, under God, indivisible, just like the Pledge of Allegiance says. They succeeded in destabilizing America. They succeeded in dividing America. They got people in America brainwashed and believing crazy things. Those people that took down the trade towers and killed all them people, September 11th, 2001, they're back in costume. Pretending to be the people that are here to help you. We need to unite as a nation, one nation, under God, indivisible. We need to stop these terrorist organizations that are doing this. How do you eat a pizza? Well, Joe Smith's buddy Jehu would probably say by cutting it into squares and with a fork, but we're not going to talk about him right now. But Joe Smith here, he eats a pizza from the inside out, one slice at a time. How do you destroy the strongest country in the world? From the inside out, one slice at a time. Just like eating pizza. And that's what they're doing. With this orchestrated virus. With these orchestrated planned protests where they paid people to protest and pay people to get other stupid people all riled up. Where they hire people to drive U-Haul trucks in with signs of Molotov cocktails and illegal full auto AK-47s from China. Yeah, there's a shipment that was caught here recently. And there's been a few other shipments caught here too of either parts, full auto parts coming from China, or full auto AK-47s, complete full auto AK-47s were caught coming from China not too long ago. Yeah. Who made this deal? It's like, oh, Hunter Biden, Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, was in China doing some wheeling and dealing. It was Hunter Biden and Joe Biden that made the deal with China to get these full auto parts and all full auto AK-47s shipped in here. Where are these guns going to? Probably going to the South Carolina cotton farm plantation owners like Joe Biden, and to the Antifa and the Burn Loop murders. Heroes, vote in person, so that way they can't throw away your vote. So hopefully it gets counted. But who knows? A lot of the election poll workers are probably going to be liberals that want to help these Somali pirates and terrorists take over America. That have been paid off by the Democrat Party. So if Trump loses, it's probably going to be because of a scam. Heroes, don't let these people that took down the Twin Towers and killed all the people September 11, 2011, or 2001, sorry, September 11, 2001, don't let those terrorists win. These are the same goddamn terrorists. Don't let them win. Joe Smith signing out.